Mine.
Hello, everyone. We're here in the HHA community room. We're having some serious Wi-Fi connectivity issues. We can't get the a connection to have a proper hybrid meeting. There's Tom waving. I know Chris is on the line. I'm not sure what we can or should do. I don't think the phone is going to be adequate, and we advertised a hybrid meeting.
Well, and Chris is going to come on Zoom too, so we can.
Yes, but does folks agree that the standard to meet here is that we said we would have a hybrid in-person format?
But I'm saying that she's not going to be able to even.
Well, yeah, yeah, she's on Zoom now, but
but I can't hear the board members.
Yeah, so here we go. If you guys just all want to gather together.
Would you like to use my hand? Hold that up.
Yeah, maybe.
They do need to see you, right? Per open meetings law.
Well, are all the board members present?
All board members are present.
And I think we need to be able to see the board members.
You guys sit closer together.
How does that go?
Well, all right. Right now we can see Teresa and Ravonda. So really, we just need someone to.
Do a roll call.
Am I wrong about?
And we turn it when we talk.
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
We can do that as well. This is gonna
Why
be.
would we all need to squeeze together?
Because we're close to sharing the love.
There. Okay. Everyone is visible. Is this,
Yes.
Chris, will this work? Can we do this?
Well, we can see them, so I think you can make the camera work, but I think you need to be able to hear people when they're talking. So,
right.
You know, I think we're going to have to test it and see
Can
if
you hear me now, Chris?
Okay.
Chris, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay. So we have to turn that off.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah. That does not our meeting. I think it's just for like the residents and when they have their little parties or something.
I think it's really important that you are each going to have to speak one at a time and clearly if this is going to work. Okay.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
We all have to speak one at a time and very
Timing.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's much better, Dominic.
Fair enough.
Okay. Go for it, Dominic.
Okay, we're going to start this meeting and we apologize for our technical issues. But Sarah, can we do a roll call vote? I mean, roll call for today's meeting, please?
Yes. Chair Morant.
Here.
Vice Chair Smith.
Here.
Treasurer Wallace.
Here.
Secretary Joyner. Here. And Mayor Johnson.
Present.
Right. All right.
Thank you very much. So we're going to call this into order. For the first is the minutes. Did everybody get a chance to read the minutes Sarah emailed to us earlier?
Yes.
Yes.
Any changes or everybody good with it?
No.
None? Can I get a motion to approve the minutes?
And
A motion. Second.
All in favor?
I.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Can we go to the admin report, please, Sarah?
Yes. Hello, everybody. This is a great way to meet. We have basically 2 orders of new business today that we'll get to. I don't have a more thorough statement to prepare. Our overview of our meeting. We're going to check back in with Ryan about the CD. We're going to discuss the need to sign an engagement letter with our auditor. And we will talk about what we need to do regarding HHA's option renewal, but the answer may be nothing. So those are just the 3 things on the agenda today.
So we're good?
Yeah.
Next would be Mr. Wallace for a financial report.
Perfect. So in hand along with the CD update. So no movement on the housing trust fund monies. I have an appointment the week of November 20th in person at the other branch of the Bank of Greene County, because you can't just go into a branch of the Bank of Greene County to open the CD, as I learned. I have to go to the one up here on the park, not the one out in Greenport. So I'd stopped there and they said, no, you need, and I need to make the appointment. So I've made the appointment and I can go in and that'll be done before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Receipts for that due on HT. Can I just bring those to you at City Hall when I'm done, the transfer slip? And then I'll make a copy for Sarah as well. I need to make sure that I can get it to Housing Trust Fund. A copy of it.
Oh, well, that's with me.
So I can I'll bring it all to you then. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I can go through them.
So reconciliation, no movement in their account for the month yet. There will be that appointment the week of the 20th. And then we only have the one check for $180, which was your
Right.
the outstanding on the
We have our most
That's
recent check there. I have a check I haven't cashed for another $180 check. I can't find it. We may need to void it.
we can I can do that actually the week of the 20th. If we know the number, I can void that and then reissue.
Okay.
Okay.
And I hope that we reissue before the years,
Yeah.
so you can get
Yeah.
get it off the books.
Yep. So and then in terms of what we had for the month, sorry, I'm just thinking of what we had for P&L.
Yeah, that was the only expense.
Yeah, that is the only expense, but
We'll be depositing the $25,000 check.
we're still showing though that we did get our $495 payment for the sale of Second Street, and there's been no update from Galvin Foundation on repaying or responding to the second letter. So Chris, related to that as it relates to financing, I can powwow with you offline about what we do in terms of next steps there, since they recognized the outstanding fund but have not brought their account current.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. Thank
Okay.
you. Chris, you had something?
No, I was just saying sure for Ryan's request that he's going to follow up on the
Okay,
yeah.
thanks.
I'll give you a call this week, Chris.
Next is bill approval.
So just the two bills from Chris's office.
Denied. No.
Can we get a motion to pay the bills?
I'll motion that we pay the bills.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Resolutions and
No, we can move right along. But Ryan just covered the old business with the CD fund.
Yeah,
so-
that I just did it in finance because it's all interrelated. There would have been movement if I had made an appointment.
so we had no resolutions or motion.
No.
Oh, business we took care of?
Yep.
That would be that's a lot, HAT, so that must be Michelle, right, or?
Well, no, I'm just realizing that I left the housing trust fund update off of the agenda. When I went to schedule the agenda, I accidentally deleted that item. So I don't know if that makes you being here a total waste of your time.
No, what you leave off the agenda?
We regularly hear an update from Michelle about the housing trust fund, but I left it off. We have the CD is the agenda item there, but she could still provide it.
Oh, because on mine it says HT,
HHTF.
CD fund?
oh,
Oh,
CD
CD
fund.
fund. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right.
What's in the just from CD?
So I mean, we could, I mean,
Michelle can make a public comment.
It's not on the agenda.
What was your added comment to the CD?
Yeah, tell us. Yeah, let's just hear. Yeah.
Yes.
Should I go when Chris can hear me?
Yeah.
So.
Over here.
Okay.
Do you want to sit here? Oh, there you go. The camera.
That felt loud enough to be on the mic.
Okay, so a couple things. First, we're canceling November's meeting, kind of falls in the holiday week. But we've still already met our maximum for the year, but our subcommittees been meeting, so our fundraising committee has been contacting grants and foundations and banks, so they're really active, and our strategic planning committee is meeting this month. We will meet in December, but the date is going to change because right now our regular date is Christmas, so we will change the date, and we'll post that when we have it. Hudson Roots, since that last report I gave you all, we've helped one household in October, 4 people, and as of yesterday, all recipients, all 70 people are still currently housed in their same house, and we have about $2,000 left for the year. I want to bring it up if we can approve the new. I guess I want to check what steps do we need so that in January we can cut the check for the new year funding. So should we prepare a rider for the December meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
2024 check in January. So it's November. So okay.
I think we're December 5th.
December
2nd or 5th.
Third.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to reschedule that meeting. I won't be able to be at the meeting on December 5th.
Okay. Following week.
I could push it to the following week.
And pardon me, but do you have the amount that is projected based on the budget? And is that the amount you're going to be preparing the rider for?
Yes.
Yes.
It's 50,000 was from the
Okay.
budget.
Thank you.
Will that be in 2 installments or 1 installment?
We did not specify, I think 2, but if we didn't specify, we can specify in the writer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we can do 2.
Okay. 2 installments of 50K.
Well, to add,
I'm sorry,
No.
of 25K.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Also, December is typically when the treasurer provides the city of Hudson's annual donation. So I don't know if we need to do anything for that or just, if Heather deposits it to the trust fund.
Yeah, how will Heather, Heather will give us a check and I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she can just email.
Okay. And then the last thing is that 5 of the committee members, their terms are up this December. Most of them would like to re-up their term. So I want to just know what process would you all like in order to reconfirm them.
I think that's in the bylaws, right?
It is in the bylaws, and that would be a January action,
January.
just like it is for the board, right?
Okay. So, okay, cool. That's everything for me.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, the HHA.
Well, no, auditor engagement first for new business.
Okay.
Do you want me to jump on that one?
Sure, please. Thank you.
So, oh my God, I'm blanking on their name.
UHY.
UHY, thank you. Auditors emailed Sarah and I 2 weeks ago asking if we wanted to re-engage their services for next year. But obviously, before we do that, we have to open it up to a vote of our board to take on that action. So how do you all feel about re-engaging UHY for the next year to do our auditing?
Is there any reason why we would not?
I mean, just cost, but I don't believe we've got time to shop around for a new auditor right now. Plus, they are familiar with our books at this point, and they're local.
I think they did a great job too.
Yes, they got us ship shape. And so I think it would behoove, especially in a year of transition, as there will be new, possibly 2, but definitely 1 new person from the council coming in, to have that continuity for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to change auditors as much as it'd be nice to find a cheaper.
So I would just need your permissions to give them a verbal yes to be able to get the contracts that we can have it for next meeting.
So can I get a motion to give Ryan permission for a verbal for UHA? Right?
And
UHY.
Mr. Chair,
Yep.
and Mr. Chair, could you ask for the amounts that you're approving there, please? Do you have the engagement letter?
Okay, yes. Is there an amount for the?
So Chris, that we're not approving a cost. We're approving
They should prepare.
to be able to get the contract with cost for review.
Yeah.
Okay,
They asked us if they should even go through, if they should
Yeah.
even bother preparing a contract.
I see.
and
So they're
So yes,
that
I'll
you're
have,
gonna.
yeah, that's okay. I'll
So you're
have that
gonna
all
have
for the
a
next,
formal approval in December then?
correct, because we'll have all the
Okay.
paperwork for that.
Okay.
So do we need to even do a motion?
I just want to make sure that everybody here is comfortable with me moving forward and obtaining that.
Do we need to make a motion for that, or is it good, Chris?
I mean, I think that you should probably. I mean, I would prefer that they had given you a number, but you know, my assumption is they're going to start working with you informally at this point. Or are they going to wait until December when you take an action?
No, December.
Then I think they're, you know, you're not going to really take an action until you have a dollar amount, right? You don't have a quote at this point.
No,
Right.
correct.
Okay,
You're
Okay.
taking a non-action.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
So, thank you for agreement. I'll get a hold of that for next meeting.
Okay, so Ryan will tell you HY to prepare an engagement letter.
And now,
and now we're to HHA option renewal?
Yes, well, unless Ravana, you want to take this, but no, oh yeah, I got it. Okay.
It doesn't matter to me, sure.
Just in time, in a timely fashion with the standards of the contract that we had, the option agreement, Mr. Dodson contacted me on the 31st and let me know that they had decided to drop a payment to renew the option. So HHA's renewed the option for another year with a $25,000 option payment that I picked up from City Hall today and will deposit at the bank.
perfect.
Do we have to do anything, Chris, with that?
No.
No, because
Cool.
it is the HHA's option as long as they met the conditions of the contract. So I think it's just important to acknowledge that receipt of that check on a timely basis. And I suggested that Sarah prepare a letter to acknowledge receipt of the option and that the option's been renewed for another year. Okay.
You got
And
all
just
that
to clarify, as to all the properties, right? They're still looking at all the properties. Okay.
I think that's right. Yeah, they did not clarify any properties that they were not gonna consider, so,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so I'll prepare a letter, okay.
So Sarah will prepare a letter. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And next would be, we've got a public comment. Going once. Tom, you have anything to say over there?
Yes, I'm wondering why the mayor's hiding behind you.
We were asked to cram into something the size of an index card. That's why we're.
It's just a joke.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's what I like. If there's no, may I get a motion to?
I'll make that
motion
motion.
to adjourn.
Sure.
Okay, I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Sarah.
This was great.
I mean, listen, we didn't have any place to go. Thank you.
Thank you,
I'll have to Wi-Fi next.
future viewers on